next on NBC.
Here are the 8 contestants who will take part in tonight's show. One of them will walk away with up to $1 million. The rest will leave with nothing, as round by round they're voted off as the weakest link.
Welcome to the weakest link. Any of the 8 people in the studio here tonight could win up to $1 million. They don't know each other, however. If they want the money, they'll have to work as a team. But 7 of them will leave with nothing, as round by round we eliminate the player voted the weakest link. Let's meet the team.
My name is Ian. I'm 25 years old from Tacoma, Washington, and I'm a bouncer.
Hi, I'm Christopher. I'm 35 years old. I'm from Bushkill, Pennsylvania, and I'm a singer.
My name is Martin. I'm 47 years old. I'm from Valley Village, California, and I'm a biostatistician.
I'm Michael. I'm 32. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I'm a lawyer.
I'm Andrea. I'm 31. I'm from Washington, D.C., program manager.
My name is Beverly. I'm 47. I'm from St. Louis, and I'm a housewife.
My name is Brindisi. I'm 27 years old. From Arlington, Virginia. I'm a manager of events for Special Olympics.
I am Michelle. I am 26 from Dallas, Texas, and I am a college administrator.
Now, the rules. In each round, the aim is to answer enough questions correctly to reach your $125,000 target within the time limit. There are 8 of you, so the fastest way to reach that target is to create a chain of 8 correct answers. Get your question wrong and you break the chain and lose all the money in that chain. But if you say the word bank before your question is asked, the money is safe. However, you'll start a brand new chain. Remember, at the end of the round, only money that has been banked can be carried over to the next round. The first round lasts for 2.5 minutes. The order you're playing in was randomly selected before the show. We'll start with the player in the first position. That's you, Ian. Let's play the weakest link. The first question is for $1,000. Start the clock. Ian, what independent U.S. government agency was established in 1958 to explore outer space?
NASA.
Correct. Christopher, in food, what G is also called a chickpea?
Garbanzo bean.
Correct. Martin, in music, what Irish-born singer had top 40 hits with Domino and Brown Eyed Girl?
Van Morrison.
Correct. Michael, in history, the Declaration of Independence was signed in which century?
The 18th.
Correct. Andrea.
Bank.
In movies, which comic actor played Elwood Blues in the Blues Brothers?
John Belushi.
Dan Aykroyd. Beverly, in the game of 5-card poker, what hand is made up of 3 cards of one rank and 2 cards of another?
Full house.
Correct. Brindisi, in anatomy, the prefix gastric refers to which organ in the human body?
Stomach.
Correct. Michelle.
Bank.
In geography, what degree of latitude is the equator?
0.
Correct. Ian, in television, who hosted the live 1986 broadcast of the opening of Al Capone's secret vault?
I don't know.
Geraldo Rivera. Christopher, in liquid measurement, which has more volume, a gallon or a litre?
A gallon.
Correct. Martin, in sports, what is the second place Olympic medal made of?
Silver.
Correct. Michael, the cover of the June 1999 issue of Cigar Aficionado magazine featured what communist leader?
Fidel Castro.
Correct. Andrea,
Bank.
what radio call sign is given to any aircraft carrying the President of the United States?
1.
Air Force One. Beverly, since 1909, which women's magazine guaranteed its advertisers products with a seal of approval?
Good housekeeping.
Correct. Brindisi, what is the name of the granite boulder in Massachusetts where the Pilgrims supposedly landed in 1620?
Plymouth Rock.
Correct. Michelle, which famous figure is older, Bill Clinton or Mick Jagger?
Mick Jagger.
Correct. Ian.
Bank.
In literature, what Gothic author wrote the book Interview with the Vampire?
Don't know.
Anne Rice. Christopher, The Hasbro company holds an annual Baker of the Year contest where kids cook items using which toy?
Easy Bake Oven.
Correct, Martin. In radio, which gravel voice DJ played himself in the film American Graffiti?
Wolfman Jack.
Correct, Michael. In transportation, which eccentric billionaire built the giant wooden aircraft known as the Spruce Goose?
Howard Hughes.
Correct, Andrea.
Bank.
In music, which singer, known as the Queen of Soul, went to #1 with the song Respect?
Aretha Franklin.
Correct, Beverly. Which restaurant chain serves breakfast items called the Original? Time is up. I cannot complete the question. And team, out of a possible $125,000, you only bank $27,500. That money will go to the next round. But one of you will not. Who's several shrimp short of a Barbie? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
The team will have to rely on their memory and instinct as they make this decision. But statistically, Ian is the weakest link in this round. Michael is the strongest link. He answered all of his questions correctly. But will the votes follow the facts?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Andrea.
Ian.
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 Andrea.
Ian.
Team, let me tell you, it's not enough to answer questions correctly. You have to bank strategically. Beverly,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm a housewife.
Now, back home in Britain, we call a housewife a domestic goddess. Are you a domestic goddess?
I'm a domestic engineer.
Why have you voted for Ian?
Too many wrongs, sorry, so long.
Andrea, why Ian? Have you had a bad experience with a bouncer?
More than one, actually.
Is that why you voted for him? You think he screwed up just a bit more than you did?
I think he did.
Ian, with 6 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
How humiliating. Can't believe they voted me off first. They made a big mistake. I think Andrea's gonna be voted off next. She seems really slow with her answers, and the rest of the group's not gonna tolerate that.
7 have made it this far, but only 1 will win. Who will be the next to go? Find out when we return to the weakest link.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Thank you, Big Wheel. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah. Thank you, Sit and Spin. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Thank you, Radio Flyer. Yeah. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, yeah. Thanks for the inspiration. The Mazda MPV. One drive, and it'll all come back to you.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
You can either cheer or be cheered. You can stay on the main path or make a trail for others. You can settle for average or you can reach for more. Dr. Pepper makes the world taste better.
Hey.
Hey, what you got there?
Just the finalists for NBCI.com's live surprise contest.
You can put someone on live TV where anything can happen and trust that everything's going to be okay?
Yeah.
You're on your own.
There's a live surprise and ad every Wednesday in May on NBC.
A
Whopper says, flame-broiled beef without fries and a Coke? Scary. Add golden fries and an ice-cold Coke for just 99 cents whenever you buy a Whopper.
You happy now?
Uh-huh. In the land of burgers, the flame-broiled Whopper is king.
Thursday, Sally Field returns to an all-new ER.
Do you know where you are?
In Oklahoma.
You have no idea what it's like.
I'm trying to help. With 4 new ERs left to go. Get him out of here now. We've still got a few more surprises.
I think it's time.
All new ER, NBC Thursday.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Round 2, team. So far, you've banked $27,500 out of a possible $125,000. 7 of you left, 10 seconds coming off the clock. This time you have 2 minutes and 20 seconds. To remind you, team, only the money banked will be carried over to the next round. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Michael. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Michael, whose portrait currently appears on the front of the US $10 bill?
Hamilton.
Correct. Andrea, in which Barry Levinson film does the title character say, "It's 3 minutes until Judge Wapner"?
Don't know.
Rain Man. Beverly. Sharing its name with the French and German words for yes, what board is used to spell out messages from spirits?
Ouija.
Correct. Brindisi. In television, Heather Locklear played Stacy in what William Shatner police drama?
TJ Hooker.
Correct. Michelle. In world politics, the Knesset is the parliament of what country?
Russia.
Israel. Christopher, for over 50 years, actor Hume Cronin was married to which Driving Miss Daisy star?
Jessica Tandy.
Correct. Martin, in business, which American lawnmower company shares its name with the Spanish word for bull?
Toro.
Correct. Michael, what G is the fictitious city where Batman and Robin fight crime?
Gotham.
Correct. Andrea, what long-running Broadway musical featured the characters Rum Tum Tugger and Grisabella?
Cats.
Correct. Beverly, in the animal kingdom, what kind of creature is a gecko, a bird or a lizard?
A lizard.
Correct. Brindisi, in pop music, which Australian 80s band had hits with the songs Down Under and Who Can It Be Now?
Don't know.
Men at Work. Michelle, in 1945, a B-25 bomber crashed into the side of which New York building?
Empire State Building.
Correct. Christopher, in geography, what city would you be in if you were visiting the Grand Ole Opry?
Nashville.
Correct. Martin, Fuji, Jonathan and Granny Smith are all types of what fruit?
Apples.
Correct. Michael, in literature, the burden of proof and presumed innocent are both legal thrillers by which author?
Thoreau.
Correct. Andrea.
Bang.
Located at 72nd Street and Central Park West, what is the name of the New York apartment building where John Lennon lived?
Don't know.
The Dakota. Beverly. In movies, which band's live performance is the subject of director Jonathan Demme's film Stop Making Sense?
I don't know.
Talking Heads. Brindisi, in anatomy, what D is the large muscle between the chest and abdomen that assists in breathing?
Diaphragm.
Correct. Michelle, in television, what comedian is the host of Politically Incorrect?
Bill Maher.
Correct. Christopher, in which U.S. city did Starbucks Coffee open its first store?
Seattle.
That was the correct answer, but you were out of time. And team, out of a possible $125,000, you banked just $22,500. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Who's a margarita short of a party? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
Once again, Michael is the strongest link, answering all of his questions correctly. Andrea is the weakest link statistically. She got more questions wrong than anybody else on the team. But will the other players have noticed?
Voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Andrea.
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 Brindisi.
Andrea.
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 Christopher.
Yes.
You're looking very nervous. Do British women disturb you?
No, I'm actually married to one.
Lucky, lucky. Why, Andrea?
She was just taking too long, and time is money.
Did you go to college?
I did?
Did they teach you about money?
Yes.
You haven't banked any. Andrea banked money. $30,000 she banked. Brindisi, you've had enough of Andrea.
She banked the money, yes, but she didn't get the answers right. You have to add money to the pot also.
To Andrea, with 6 votes, you are the weakest link. Bye.
I'm very upset with myself. I missed some stupid questions. I, among other things, know where John Lennon got shot. I think Brindisi should be next to go. She hasn't benefited the team. She voted me off twice for no reason. I think she's a weasel.
6 players remain, but any one of them could be voted off next. We'll be right back with the weakest link.
Want to be a contestant on Weakest Link? Call our contestant hotline at 800-416-9191 or log on to NBCI.com/weakestlink.
Everybody ready? Let's go.
What would your mom do with $1 million? You can find out in Hallmark's Mother's Day card game.
Everybody out.
Right now, every Hallmark Mother's Day card you give her is another chance for her to win $1 million. Just watch NBC's Today Show May 14th. Look for the Hallmark commercial and see the winning game number.
Great game! Who wants pizza?
You'd try anything to get some relief from your nasal allergy symptoms. But before you change your life, make an easier change. Ask your doctor about Flonase. Multi-symptom Flonase relieves all these nasal allergy symptoms: sneezing, itchy, runny nose, and congestion. Multi-symptom Flonase once a day relieves them all day and night. For best results, use daily. Side effects are generally mild and may include headache, nosebleed, or sore throat. Call to learn more. So before you change your life, make an easier change. Ask your doctor about multi-symptom Flonase. When you get it all it takes is Flonase.
You're watching The Weakest Link on NBC. Goodbye.
Wednesday, it begins. 4 all-new West Wings in a row.
What happened?
It starts with a presidential scandal.
He never lied. Leo, I'd like to hear the president say that.
And escalates.
You're finished with me.
To a season finale cliffhanger that will once again leave America breathless.
Bring it on.
The first of 4 all-new West Wings, NBC Wednesday.
Introducing the all-new Kia Optima, available with a V6 engine, leather interior, plus a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. It's an extraordinary car at an extraordinary price.
Honey, whose car is that in the driveway?
It's yours, Frank.
It is, isn't it?
The new Optima. Who wouldn't be proud?
Right now, get 1.9 financing on a new Optima through April 30th.
Lobster Fest is almost over. Our annual celebration of everything lobster is coming to an end. All those delicious lobster specialties, all those low prices, but only for a limited time. So if you're a lobster lover, don't hide. Go overboard at Red Lobster.
People come up and they have a barrier. They're like this, and we try to overcome that.
Blue Oval is a way of treating your customers, treating your customers the way they should be treated, the way you would want to be treated.
That thumbprint means that we're putting our heart and soul into the service of that vehicle.
It's a symbol to show the customer that we've done everything in our power to make sure that their stay at the dealership was the best it could be.
For your Blue Oval certified Ford dealer, call or click Blue Oval.
Gas prices go up. Why Chicago's paying the most at 10.
Welcome back to The Weakest Link. Round 3, team. You have banked so far $50,000. You could, of course, by now have won $250,000. There are 6 of you left. Another 10 seconds coming off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Michael. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Michael, in sports, the Titleist company manufactures equipment for which sport?
Tennis.
Golf. Beverly, while serving in Congress, Newt Gingrich was a representative of which state?
Georgia.
Correct. Brindisi. Ascorbic acid is a vitamin better known by which letter of the alphabet?
C.
Correct. Michelle. In music, which lead vocalist sang on more Van Halen albums, David Lee Roth or Sammy Hagar?
David Lee Roth.
Correct. Christopher.
Bank.
What television game show has been hosted by Richard Dawson, Ray Coombs and Louis Anderson?
Family Feud.
Correct. Martin. In geography, what ancient city and now capital of Italy was built on 7 hills?
Rome.
Correct. Michael. In advertising, Trix cereal's mascot is what silly cartoon animal?
Bunny Rabbit.
Correct. Beverly.
Bank.
In geometry, name the side of a right triangle which is directly opposite the right angle.
Isosceles.
Hypotenuse. Brindisi. Zonka BD and Duke are all characters in what Gary Trudeau comic strip?
Doonesbury.
Correct. Michelle. In television, which actor played the title role in the series Hercules, The Legendary Journeys?
Kevin Sorbo.
Correct. Christopher. Rutgers University is located in which U.S. state?
New Jersey.
Correct. Martin. Which salad made with romaine lettuce, eggs and Worcestershire sauce shares its name with the Roman emperor?
Caesar.
Correct.
Bank.
Michael. In fashion, which former Baywatch actress has her own line of swimwear called Yaz?
Yasmin Bleeth.
Correct. Beverly. In 1957, an animal named Laika became the first living creature to orbit the Earth. Which kind of animal was she?
Dog.
Correct. Brindisi.
Bank.
What L is a cross-legged yoga position named for its resemblance to an aquatic flower?
Lotus.
Correct. Michelle. In music, Gwen Stefani is the lead singer of which ska pop band?
No Doubt.
Correct. Christopher. In science, who won 2 Nobel Prizes for her work in the area of radioactivity?
Don't know.
Marie Curie. Martin. In nature, does the first day of spring land on an equinox or a solstice?
An equinox.
Correct. Michael.
Bank.
In television, what current morning show host? Time is up. I cannot complete the question. And in that round, team, you banked $23,500. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Let me remind you, she who hesitates needs to be heaved off. He who dithers should be ditched. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
For the first time, Brindisi is the strongest link. She got all of her questions right, and she banked money for the team. Christopher is statistically the weakest link in this round. But it's the votes that count.
Okay, team, voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Beverly.
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 Christopher.
Christopher.
Beverly.
Team, let me remind you that you had a string of 8 correct answers. Now that chain means you could have reached your target. And you got nowhere near your target. Martin, why have you voted for Beverly?
Because she missed a mathematics question and I just couldn't stand it.
Statistically, you believe she was the weakest link?
I do.
And you're a statistician.
And I ought to know.
But you don't. Statistically, Beverly was not the weakest link. Was she, Christopher? So why have you voted for Beverly?
Well, she got a question wrong, and she also hesitated very much on another one. And again, time is money.
Do you know anyone else who got a question wrong, Christopher?
I did. But I didn't know it, and I just said, I didn't know. Move on. I didn't want to waste anybody's time, particularly this great team.
That might not save you. Crawling doesn't necessarily save you on the weakest link, Christopher. Statistically, you were the worst player. But it's votes that count. Beverly, with 4 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
The walk of shame was very humiliating because I feel like I should have won. I think Christopher is very smug and he should probably stick to singing instead of answering questions. I'm sure that he'll be the next person voted off.
Round 4, team. You've banked so far $73,500. You could, of course, by now have won $375,000. There are 5 of you left. Another 10 seconds coming off the clock. Remember, only the money banked will be carried over to the next round. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Brindisi. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Brindisi, in advertising, which national chain of motor lodges promises will leave the light on for you?
Ramada.
Motel 6. Michelle, in comics, Billy Batson is transformed into superhero Captain Marvel when he utters what magic word?
I don't know.
Shazam. Christopher, which actress recently donated $12.5 million to fund a center for gender and education at Harvard University?
Susan Sarandon.
Jane Fonda. Martin, which animal is among the 12 represented in the Chinese calendar, monkey or lion?
Monkey.
Correct, Michael. In 1922, Egyptologist Howard Carter discovered and excavated the tomb of what teenage king?
Tut.
Correct. Brindisi, which large, flightless bird native to Mauritius became extinct in the late 17th century?
The dodo bird.
Correct, Michelle. In music, Bob Dylan's son, Jacob, is the lead singer of what Grammy-winning group?
The Wallflowers.
Correct. Christopher, in Einstein's formula E equals mc squared, the letter M represents what?
Mass.
Correct. Martin, which Vietnamese socialist and one-time president of North Vietnam had a name meaning he who enlightens?
Cho and Lai.
Ho Chi Minh. Michael, according to the advertisements, which brand of peanut butter do choosy mums choose?
Jeff.
Correct. Brindisi, in business, which London-based society of underwriters once insured Bruce Springsteen's voice for £3.5 million?
I don't know.
Lloyd's. Michelle, in movies, what actor co-wrote and directed Staying Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever?
John Travolta.
Sylvester Stallone. Christopher, in language, what E is the honorary title given to a professor in retirement?
Emeritus.
Correct. Martin, what 24-foot-long missile that cruises at subsonic speed shares its name with a hatchet-like Native American fighting axe?
Tomahawk.
Correct. Michael, in 1987, which presidential candidate was photographed with Donna Rice aboard the yacht A Monkey Business?
Gary Rice.
Gary Hart's Brindisi. Time is up. How very sad, team. You managed in that round to bank the magnificent total of $5,000 out of a possible $125,000. That $5,000 will go through to the next round, but one of you will not. Whose head is just hot air? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
In a complete reversal from the last round, Christopher has gone from the weakest link to the strongest link. Brindisi, who had been the strongest link, is now the weakest link. But will this affect the voting?
One of these 5 players has reached their end. When we come back, we'll count the votes and get rid of the weakest link.
Why would you jump somebody with a gun?
I guess we were supposed to meet.
She knows his face.
You never said a word about yourself the other night.
She knows his touch.
What is it you're looking for?
But she doesn't know the truth. Jennifer Lopez, you won't believe your eyes. Angel Eyes, rated R, starts Friday, May 18th.
abundant power, rugged real-time four-wheel drive, and a deceptively large amount of headroom.
Hi. We just wanted to let you know your blinker's been on.
The CR-V from Honda.
You know, Weech, I've been thinking. Maybe we're wrong to make people choose sides.
My turn.
I mean, we both got our strong points. You're healthy and nutritious. I'm sweet and delicious. Maybe if we work together in harmony, we'd realize we're actually a pretty good team.
Oh, sweets, I'm touched. Do you really mean it?
Yeah, Weech, I really mean it. Carf! Carf!
This one's mine. Nice move.
Go jump in some milk.
I'm taking you with me.
Dear Coach Shashevsky, my name is Joe Snungatuk. I'm 17 years old, and I attend high school in Chugiak, Alaska. My town is pretty small, so scouts don't come here. I'm doing this video so you can see me play. I don't know if I'm good enough to play for Duke, but I'd sure like to find out. Thanks for looking. Sincerely, Joe Snungatuk.
The Sony Digital 8 Handycam and Vio computer.
For everything she's been, everything she is, and everything you'll be together. The 3-stone anniversary ring. For your past, present, and future. A diamond is forever.
You've seen them in TV and movies. Now, see these women as never before, as mothers. In-Style Celebrity Moms, brought to you by Discover Card. NBC Tuesday, 8/7 Central. It's Must-See May every Thursday on NBC. All new episodes of Friends, Will and Grace, Just Shoot Me, and ER. Woody Harrelson returns to NBC as Grace's boyfriend. Kathy Lee Gifford dates Finch. Plus, Sally Field returns to ER. And what a May on Friends. Check out Winona Ryder, Gary Oldman, and finally meet Chandler's dad, Kathleen Turner. Go figure. All leading to the Friends wedding and an even bigger surprise. What, think we'd tell you? It's Must-See May on NBC.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Okay, team, voting over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Brindisi.
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 Martin.
Brindisi.
Well, Christopher, all that crawling to the rest of the team paid off. They haven't voted you the weakest link.
I'm not.
Michael, why Brindisi?
I heard at least a couple I don't know is coming from Brindisi's area.
When did Gary Hart become Gary Rice?
I don't think it's appropriate to say that in a family show.
It's just another question you screwed up on, isn't it, Mike? Well, I suppose it was no worse than Brindisi not knowing which national chain of motor lodges promises to leave the light on for you. In fact, the light has gone out for Brindisi with 4 votes. You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
They are definitely going to miss out on my brain power in the upcoming rounds. Michelle has never been the strongest player, and she's still up there. Voting me off? What a mistake.
Round 5, team. So far, you've banked $78,500 out of a possible $500,000. Remember, only money banked will be carried over to the next round. Another 10 seconds coming off the clock. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Christopher. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Christopher, in botany, what is the pigment molecule found in most plants that gives them their green color?
Chlorophyll.
Correct, Martin. What Brothers Grimm fairy tale heroine lets visitors into her tower prison by having them climb up her hair?
Rapunzel.
Correct, Michael. In sports, which NBA player is the all-time leader in points scored? Michael Jordan or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Kareem.
Correct. Michelle.
Pink.
In the New Testament book of John, who did Jesus raise from the dead after 4 days in his tomb?
Lazarus.
Correct. Christopher. In 1954, English athlete Roger Bannister became the first person on record to do what in less than 4 minutes?
A mile.
Correct, Martin. In newspapers, Abigail von Buren, also known as Dear Abby, is the twin sister of which fellow advice columnist?
Don't know.
Ann Landers. Michael. On April 14, 1865, Abraham Lincoln was assassinated while watching a play at which theatre?
Ford Theater.
Correct, Michelle. In fashion, what Chinese-American designer dressed Nancy Kerrigan for the 1994 Olympic Games?
Mia.
Vera Wang. Christopher, in mathematics, the whole number 1 million is represented by the number 1, followed by how many zeros?
6.
Correct, Martin. In geography, Dover is the capital of which U.S. state?
Delaware.
Correct, Michael. The National Cherry Blossom Festival celebrates the 3,000 cherry trees given to Washington, D.C. by which Asian city?
Japan.
Tokyo. Michelle, in medicine in 1967, Christian Barnard performed the world's first transplant of what organ?
Heart.
Correct. Christopher, based on table tennis, what was the name of Atari's first video game?
Ping pong.
Pong. Martin.
Bang.
What Missouri outlaw was killed in 1882 by a member of his own gang for a $10,000 bounty? Time's up. The correct answer, Jesse James. And in that round, you banked a pathetic, miserable, depressing, embarrassing $5,000. That money will go through to the next round, but one of you certainly will not. Who is the captain of incompetence? Who could fill an encyclopedia with all they do not know? One of you is about to leave with nothing. It's time to vote off the weakest link.
For the first time, Martin is statistically the weakest link. Christopher is the strongest link for the second time this game. He got the most correct answers. However, Michelle is the only player to bank any money. But will the team be aware of that?
Okay, voting over, it's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Michael.
Michael.
Michelle.
Michael.
Christopher.
Yes.
How's it going?
Very well.
Because you're still here.
That's right.
Because you crawled. Why Michael?
Well, this late in the game, we need more correct answers than wrong answers.
Martin, in the last round, something wonderful happened. You banked.
Yes.
That was the good news, Martin. The sad news was you banked on 0. Why did you vote for Michael?
He was hesitating, and he missed a few questions, and at this stage, if you snooze, you lose.
That's true. And statistically, you thought he was the weakest link.
I believe so.
Yeah. And that's another thing the professor of statistics got wrong, because he was not the weakest link statistically, Martin. Do you want to have a shot at who was the weakest link? Statistically?
From the look on your face, I think I know who it is.
Correct. Martin, statistically, you were the worst player. But it's votes that count. Michael, you thought Japan was a city. With 3 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
When I realized I'd been voted out, it was like the rug being pulled out from under me. I think Christopher's getting away with murder out there. He should be the next one to go.
Round 6, team. So far, you've banked $83,500. You could have now won $625,000. We are begging you to take our money. There are 3 of you left, another 10 seconds off the clock, but remember, only money banked can be carried over. We'll start with the strongest link from the last round. That's Christopher. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Christopher, in television, what director originated the voices of the Muppets, Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear?
Jim Henson.
Frank Oz. Martin, in music, what singer's version of With a Little Help from My Friends was the theme song to the Wonder Years?
Paul Simon.
Joe Cocker. Michelle, in art, the Louvre Museum's Foyer of the Dance is a work by which artist known for his paintings of ballerinas?
Many.
Degas. Christopher, according to Freud, the id, the ego, and what third component make up the human personality?
Superego.
Correct, Martin. For more than 70 years, what was the official newspaper of the USSR's Communist Party?
Izvesta.
Pravda. Michelle, named for a former county in Scotland, what A is a diamond-shaped knitting pattern common in socks?
I don't know.
Argyle. Christopher, what military term for the morning bugle call derives from the French word meaning to wake?
Taps.
Reveille. Martin, there has never been a UN Secretary General from which continent, Africa or North America?
North America.
Correct. Michelle, in periodicals, which magazine was founded by pop artist Andy Warhol?
Time.
Interview. Christopher, in music, the song Take a Look Around is what band's rap metal remake of the Mission Impossible theme?
Don't know.
Limp Bizkit. Martin, in astronomy, Deimos and Phobos are both moons of which planet?
Mars.
Correct. Michelle, in advertising, a charcoal sketch of infant Ann Turner Cook became which baby food company's logo? Time is up. The correct answer is Gerber. In that round, you banked $2,000. Now, in round 7, you get the chance to double what you bank, but that does mean you'll have to bank something. Potentially, there is $250,000 to be won in the next round. The question is, who's fallen and can't get up? It's time to vote off the weakest link.
At this vital stage of the game, Martin has moved from the weakest link to the strongest link as he got the most questions correct. Michelle is now the weakest link statistically, but she is the only player to bank any money. Will that save her from the final elimination?
Only 2 of these 3 people will move on to the final round. One more player will take that walk of shame when we return to the weakest link.
Want to be a contestant on Weakest Link? Call our contestant hotline at 800-416-9191 or log on to nbci.com/weakestlink.
Can I take a picture of you guys?
Not now.
Get closer.
Later, sweetie.
Closer. Smile. Thanks.
Hey, where can I get some Asiago cheese?
Scusi?
Next up, Scusi!
Subway introduces 2 new fresh-baked gourmet breads, Asiago cheese and country wheat with rolled oats and poppy seeds. Subway. Eat fresh.
Hey.
Hey, what you got there?
Just the finalists for NBCI.com's live surprise contest.
This is where the person gets 30 seconds to surprise someone on live TV, right?
Mm-hmm. Live during your show ad every Wednesday in May, 8-7 Central.
So you can put someone on live TV where anything can happen and trust that everything's going to be okay?
Yeah.
Pray that it all works out?
Yes.
Hope it's going to be fine?
Yeah.
You're on your own.
There's a live surprise in Ed every Wednesday in May on NBC.
You're watching The Weakest Link on NBC. Goodbye.
NBC Monday, a Dateline exclusive. The story that made headlines around the world. A tragic collision at sea.
I cried, I said, God, get them off the ship.
The Navy has issued its ruling. Now the sub's commander will share his story. The Stone Phillips interview, an all-new Dateline, next on NBC.
I'm Warner Saunders. Tonight at 10, floodwaters threatening the Midwest. We're live with the latest. Then a breakthrough for heart patients. Chicago doctors may have found a way to keep arteries from reclogging. And a big jump in gas prices. Why Chicagoans are paying the most at 10.
These are our tiny little thin, gold, crispy, miniature, diminutive, special, very tasty, unusually small French fries. Ask for them by name.
Well, let's see who can make a milkshake faster. Them or us? Now let's see who makes it better.
Steak and Shake, famous for steak burgers.
You've got a lot to show for all your hard work. It's time to reward yourself. We've got just what you need. Long-lasting Chevy trucks. Now through April 30th, get 0.9% APR on a 2001 S10 4-cylinder extended cab, totaling $36.90 in average finance savings. That's 0.9 APR. See dealer for residency and other restrictions. Hurry! Offer ends April 30th, so make your money count at your Chevy dealer now.
Thursday at 10, you may have a popular food in your home that can make you sick. It's been recalled, but you weren't told. Target 5's Lisa Parker investigates why. Instead of protection, you get silence. Thursday at 10, only on NBC 5 News. Number 1 in Chicago, NBC 5 News at 5 a.m.
Welcome back to the weakest link. Okay, team, voting's over. It's time to reveal who you think is the weakest link.
Martin.
Christopher.
Martin.
Christopher,
Yes.
are you a coward?
No.
Why, Christopher, have you voted off the best player?
Because I want to play against Michelle.
Michelle, why have you voted off the best player?
I'm going to vote off who I think is going to maybe cause a little bit of trouble for me.
Michelle thinks she can beat Christopher, notwithstanding that in the last round, statistically, Michelle was the worst player. But it's votes that count. Martin, with 2 votes, you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
It doesn't matter to me who wins because I know for a fact that I could have beaten either one of them very easily.
Round 7, team. So far, you've banked $85,500. By now, of course, you could have won $750,000. Christopher and Michelle, just the 2 of you left. This time, you have only 90 seconds. But whatever you bank in this round will be doubled and added to your total to make up your grand prize money. So, $250,000 is at stake. Between you, you voted off the strongest link from the last round, so we'll start with the second strongest link. That's you, Christopher. Let's play the weakest link. Start the clock. Christopher, according to the 26th Amendment of the Constitution, what is the minimum voting age in the United States?
18.
Correct. Michelle, in architecture, which newspaper mogul had an ornate castle built for him in San Simeon, California?
Frank Lloyd Wright.
No, William Randolph Hearst. Christopher, name the U.S. city whose international airport is called Lambert.
Boston.
St. Louis. Michelle, for the Latin meaning under penalty, which legal order requires a person to appear to testify at a judicial proceeding?
Subpoena.
Correct. Christopher. Initially billed as the first truck-based vehicle in its history, what is the surname of Cadillac's SUV?
Escalada.
I'll take it. Michelle.
Bank.
The 1980s pop band Duran Duran derived its name from a character in what Jane Fonda sci-fi movie?
Barbarella.
Correct. Christopher. In baseball, which position does $252 million man Alex Rodriguez play?
Shortstop.
Correct. Michelle.
Bank.
Huey Newton and Bobby Seale founded what organization in Oakland, California in 1966?
The Black Panthers.
Correct. Christopher, in government, the United States Supreme Court begins its annual term on the first Monday of what month?
January.
No, October. Michelle, in history, the desk of what 33rd U.S. president featured a sign reading "The buck stops here"?
Truman.
Correct. Christopher.
Bank.
In television, what is the name? Time's up. Between you in that round, you managed to bank $6,000. We'll double that amount and add it to the bank money from the other rounds. So, out of a possible $1 million, you have tonight a grand total of $97,500. But only one of these two players can take that money home. The other will leave with nothing. The final round will decide it all when we return to The Weakest Link.
The Toyota Avalon. All you need now is a doorman.
There is a mint gum unlike any other gum. Icebreakers. A cool mint blast. Icebreakers, intense mouth-freshening gum.
Oh, Lucy, Ruby, Maggie, Phoebe, Jane. All the little ladies driving me insane. Got me on a leash, Mary Lou and Elaine. Holding me around like a ball and chain. Dr. Pepper, you make the world taste better. Dr. Pepper, you make the world taste better.
One night at McCool's, a corpse ended up on his floor.
He was gonna kill you.
Really? A cop turned up in his face.
An accessory in 2 murders.
A lawyer wound up in his bedroom.
We need some legal advice.
I will give you legal advice.
And the girl of his dreams is becoming a real nightmare.
Well, I gotta admit, she's not perfect.
Do you hate me now?
It's just the sex and the violence. On one night, it's a little much.
One Night at McCool's. Rated R.
Thank you, God!
Starts Friday.
Attention, Kmart shoppers.
Hey, check it out. A totally twisted way to eat pizza.
Yeah, new Twisted Crust Pizza from Pizza Hut. It's breadsticks.
No, it's pizza.
It's both.
Look, go directly to the twisted crust and tear off a breadstick.
Dude, what planet are you from? You eat your pizza first and you save your breadsticks till the end.
No, it's breadsticks first, then the free marinara or ranch dipping sauce, then pizza.
You're twisted. Pizza first.
The new Twisted Crust Pizza from Pizza Hut. Breadsticks and pizza together at last.
I got one word for you. Breadsticks.
That's 2 words, Brainiac. Another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
Tonight, on an all-new Third Watch, 2 incredible stories.
They're dead. All of them?
A man-made plague let loose on a city. And for paramedic Kim, the death of a partner brings on the unthinkable. An episode that will remind you of the power of hope. An emotional all-new Third Watch, NBC Tonight.
Hey, want to have fun in bed with some curious monkeys, 3 pigs, and a wolf? So will your kids. Read to them.
Welcome back to The Weakest Link. Michelle and Christopher, you have made it to the final round, and $97,500 is up for grabs. But Of course, only one of you can take that money home. So now you will be playing against each other head to head. I'll ask alternating questions, best of 5. Whoever answers the most questions correctly wins. It's as simple as that. If there's a tie after 5, we'll go for sudden death until we have a winner. So, Michelle and Christopher, for $97,500, let's play the weakest link. Michelle, as the strongest link in the last round, you have the choice of who goes first.
I would like to go first, please.
Michelle, Ray Kroc was founder and chairman of the board for what enormous restaurant chain?
McDonald's.
That is the correct answer. Christopher, Mia Farrow appeared on the very first cover of what US periodical launched by Time magazine?
People.
That is the correct answer. Michelle, what 2-letter abbreviation for a medical prescription is short for the Latin word meaning recipe?
Row.
No, the correct answer is RX. Christopher, in food, the name of which kind of thin pasta shape is derived from the Italian word for worms?
Spaghetti.
No, the correct answer is vermicelli. Michelle, what American automaker took its name from an Indian leader who led a revolt against the British in 1763?
Chevrolet.
No, the correct answer is Pontiac. Christopher, the Turkish seaport formerly called Constantinople is known by what name today?
Istanbul.
That is the correct answer. Michelle, in theatre, what play by Jerome Lawrence and Robert E. Lee was inspired by the Scopes monkey trial?
The Devil and Daniel Webster.
No, the correct answer is Inherit the Wind. Christopher, if you answer this question correctly, you have won for $97,500. What Grand Slam tennis event is held at Flushing Meadows, Corona Park?
The US Open.
That is the correct answer. Christopher, you are tonight's strongest link, and you go away with $97,500. Michelle, you leave with nothing.
I was crying after the show because I was overwhelmed. I realized that $97,500 would create a better quality of life for me and my family.
It makes me upset because I always try to achieve the best I can. I didn't this time.
Join us next time on The Weakest Link. Goodbye.
Watch for an all-new Weakest Link Monday at 8, 7 Central, here on NBC.
NBC Thursdays.
Miss Hathaway, hold my calls.
We got Woody for Grace. Woody, Woody.
Did you take someone's clothes out of the dryer and put yours in?
Woody.
Yes, I did.
Grace's boyfriend.
But something you said really stuck in my craw.
Woody, Woody.
What's a crawl?
Woody, Woody.
I don't know.
Grace is
I
Woody.
think it's something like a claw.
Woody, Woody.
Why didn't you just say claw?
Can we move past this?
Looks like Grace has a new boyfriend. Woody Harrelson on Will and Grace, NBC Thursdays in May.
Here are the 8 contestants who will take part